Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Essence, and in today's video I would like to talk about a process known as the awakening. The awakening is a process along our spiritual path where we start becoming more aware of not only our environment and the world we live in, but also ourselves. So, it isn't like you have the awakening and all of a sudden you have it all figured out and it's all together. No, it is a process. Where information slowly is fed to you from a higher source. And that's where it's like you may even come to terms with stuff from your past lives, maybe some memories, or maybe some stuff that you used to like, stuff that you were good at, that you are good at now, and so on. And some people never encounter the awakening in their lives because they are too close-minded, or maybe because they're not in the right environment to go out and explore, to have the awakening. It wasn't directly when I started practicing magic that I encountered the awakening. It wasn't until some years down the line that I actually had the awakening, and I started becoming more aware of the person I was becoming, and the world we live in, and how bad things were, and a lot of the problems that are going on in not only the country, but also my life. And I started to figure out my place in this world based on the things I like, the goals I've set, the passions, the things that I'm passionate about, and the path I'm on currently. And of course, things have changed. Back before when before I had the awakening, this may sound a bit harsh, but I would say pathetic. I had a very cookie cutter image about how my life was going to turn out. I was like, I'm going to get my dream job. I am going to find someone to love and someone to marry and grow old with and have kids with, and I'm going to have the most ideal lifestyle there is. So very ignorant, very blissfully ignorant. And now, looking at my goals compared to back then and now, they're completely different. They are worlds apart. The things that I used to be passionate about, I am no longer. And the things that I never used to be passionate about, I am now either wholeheartedly or at least partial. And it is astounding how many people do not encounter the awakening during their lifetime. And it's kind of sad. But it's not something that can be brought upon by force. It's not something that can be forced. You can try to help someone along their path. Like my sister, she's slowly getting into her spirituality and she's slowly becoming awake. Now, not woke, awake. I consider those things to be two different things. Woke is having the appearance of being like a good person, to care about the world and things that, that are going on, but not really doing anything about it, not really giving a fuck. But awake is you're actually realizing things. You're actually learning things. You are learning about your environment and who you are and doing the, quote, shadow work, which is basically deep diving into yourself about your flaws, your problems, why you have them, and embracing them. Embracing that you are a flawed human being, which everyone is. Hell yeah, if I was a piece of glass, I'd be scratched and flawed to hell. Now, what exactly do you do once you encounter the awakening? Live your life. Live your life to the best of your abilities. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals. And you know what? There aren't too many people out there who actually complete everything that they wanted to do in life because life is so fleeting. But that's okay. That is okay. I have so many goals, and to achieve all of them in one lifetime would be an astounding miracle. But no. Do what you can. Live your life. Try to accept yourself as, a flawed human being and, try to work on yourself. Try to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can. Know when to help others and know when to walk away. Know when you are dealing with toxic people that you cannot change them. They're going to want to have to change themselves. Realize that life is not cookie cutter. It's not perfect. It's not going to turn out exactly how you imagined it in your mind, and be okay with that. Even though I have encountered the awakening, I still have an idea in my mind about how my life may turn out and, how I want it to turn out. But I have to come to the terms that my life may not turn out that way at all. It may be completely different. But that's okay. I'm going to do the best thing that I can to make the life I want. And I have the ability to do that. I am working right now to do that, to become the better version of myself, or the best version of myself that I can in this life. And try to carve my life to be exactly how I want it. And if it doesn't turn out exactly how I want it, that's fine. That's fine. As long as it's not like totally off. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy with my life. I want to be happy with my situation. I want to be happy with who I am. And that's an important part of the awakening. Knowing the truth from the fiction out there, but not really giving a crap about the BS. Doing what you can in your life to make things better. And if things do become better in your life, and you have a lot more control, and you do become the best part that you think, the best person that you think you can be, now go into other people's environments. Try to help the world in any way you can. Try to help people who may be struggling too. Help them find the awakening. And if they don't, that's fine. You've done all you can. Move on. People are going to encounter the awakening at different paths, at different ages, and some never do. You could try to help someone, and they may never find the awakening. That is fine. If you've done all you can, it's fine. Pick yourself up, move on. But the awakening is becoming our genuine selves. Realizing flat out that we are not perfect people, we are slowly trying to build ourselves better. And our life is going to be pretty chaotic, especially more so at times. But we are trying to put in the work now to make sure that it is at least somewhat balanced. The awakening is all about enlightenment and truth, and knowing when the truth isn't being told, and knowing when, trusting your gut instinct that not everything everyone tells you is the truth. Especially if it comes from the internet. But trying to make life, ourselves, and the world the best part of itself, the best version of itself. And that is not something that we can complete alone, and that is not something that we could probably complete in one lifetime. So, the best piece of advice that I can give you for if you encounter the awakening and to help others find the awakening, and ask them or suggest to them to do what they can to help themselves to become better. And then once they feel like they are a better person, help the world realize what's going on. Help people realize the true path that we are all meant to walk to be the best version of ourselves as a collective world. I could say also that eventually, if we did manage with this world, and all of us, or at least most of us, because we're not all going to agree on everything. But if we can all agree at least that, we need to become better versions of ourselves and to help this world so that we can all live well, be prosperous and happy. If we ever did find a way to reach other worlds and help them do the same, that would be amazing. But right now, that is too far into the future to really go into. But right now, we must focus on where we can make change, ourselves. And if we do come into a position of maybe power, authority, or influence, wealth, I would say try to do what you can to make this world a better place. And that is all part of the awakening. Please put down in the comments whether you agree or disagree and why. I would love to hear you guys, because that's just my take on things. Not saying it's the complete truth, that it's like the written in stone, but that's my take. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I wish you luck on your spiritual path and reaching the awakening.